Welcome to another edition of the Tyff Talk Show. I am your host, Tiffany O, and I'm so excited about today's episode because I have Kendra in the building. This is one of my most favorite people in the whole wide world, and for those of you that know me, you already know why, but I just thought that for today's show, she would make a really, really good candidate for the show, and I'm so glad she agreed to do it because it's a pretty hot topic. We're talking about dads, not the dad that used to date your mom, but dating after divorce, that dad. So I'll jump right into it with my girl, and I'll just say, Kendra, I made us these really cute drinks, and you can try it. It's safe.
Is it?
It's an Ogun fashioned.
Let me see. I'll be the judge.
Like old fashioned, Ogun fashion.
I guess it's kind of tasty.
It's good. Quit playing. So anywho, dating after divorce. Now, I'm recently married. However, prior to the whole marriage thing, I was on the dating scene. And I'll say for a person who has never been married, dating was different. Way different than what it was, I'm going to say, 15 years ago. But having been married, and you were married for how long?
10 years.
10 years.
Long years.
10 long years.
Mm-hmm.
So you being married 10 years, being with that one person, a lot has changed in terms of dating.
Definitely.
Yeah. So, and most of my friends who I know who've been married and that are, new to the dating scene, they're ready to, catch the first plane out to Never Land. They're ready to just, cut all ties. They're over it. It's exhausting. It feels like work. You're wondering, when does it end? That sort of thing.
Mm-hmm.
So my question to you would be, if you had to describe your dating life as a roller coaster ride, what would you call that ride and why?
That's a good question. Let's see. Do you remember what was that ride at Astroworld? What was the ride that?
The Texas
I think it
Cyclone?
was the Grease Lightning.
Grease Lightning?
Yes.
Oh, okay. So I remember. Okay, I remember that ride. It took off super fast, and it threw you for that. It went on that loop, and then you went backwards.
That's exactly the one I'm talking about. Let
Okay.
me tell you why. Well, when you go up, you're going slow. You're inching up, and you're anxious. You're excited, but you're anxious. And that's that part of you getting to know somebody, like when you're dating, you're getting to know them, and you're like, okay, I think I can do this. We might be going somewhere. Oh, I like him. Oh. And then, boom, it dropped you down.
Mm.
And when it dropped you down, remember how it looped?
Mm-hmm.
That part.
The loop.
The loop. And so it dropped you down, and then it loops, and then it shoots back. Because, sometimes with women, we'll ignore a red flag.
Oh, yeah.
So then we come back, because they bring you back through that loop.
Right.
So that's the part where you're ignoring the red flag.
And you pass those people that were standing there, you pass them up
Talk about it.
again.
Yeah.
Wow. Grease Lightning. So the anxiety and the optimism of, oh my God, I like how this feels.
Mm-hmm.
But then something happens to where it's like,
They unzip. They come out of a bag. And then you get to know the real. Because often when you meet a person, you meet their representative. People are not who they really are. Or they pretend to be somebody else when you first meet them. And so that's that part, when they unzip, that wolf, when they unzip and come out, that's that drop.
I always just wonder, even when I was dating, like, why is it so hard to be authentic. Like, why do you feel guys, and I don't want to just say guys, but because you date guys, why do you feel it's so hard for them to say what their true intentions are if it's not to date serious, if they're just, hanging out or whatever the case may be? Because have you experienced where the conversation seems to be they want what you want?
Kind of, sort of. Most of the time, like I meet a lot of guys, and every once in a while somebody will want what I want, but most of the time they just kind of looking for a good time, like, and I'm not into that. So then that's when we split.
Right. As opposed to saying up front, I'm just looking for a good time. They play it as long as they can until they no longer can play that role anymore.
Yeah, so actually that's a great question for a man, because why would he? I mean, I don't understand that part, so that's a great question for a man to answer.
I need someone to come on the show and answer that question. I'm sorry, go ahead.
Yeah, but that's a great question for a man. Like, why not be straight up and avoid? We don't have to waste our time.
You don't got to waste no money.
Right. We don't have to waste money. We don't have to waste our time. Like, we can be doing something completely different. Just be honest.
So, in the course of you dating, after being divorced, was there ever a time where you thought, I'm not built for this?
Built
for this dating thing with the intent to, because do you want to be married again?
Of course.
All right.
I look forward to it.
So, great. I'm excited for you too. So, has there ever been a time where you're like, I ain't built for this?
Oh yeah, I'm right there. I'm right there right now. Because I'm over it. Because I've been dating now. I've been divorced for 5 years now. So with me just meeting, at first it was okay, because when you first get divorced, you're not looking to be married tomorrow.
Right.
You kind of like, whoa. You kind of letting your hair down a little bit, and so you dating and getting to meet different people, and it's nothing serious. You're not looking forward to being in a relationship right away. But then when your mental changes and you say, okay, I'm kind of ready to settle down, and then you notice you're still meeting the same kind of people that y'all do not have the same intentions, it's like, all right, I'm over it. I'm over wasting my time. So that's why I am.
Did you ever think in your mind, like, I may end up, single for the rest of...
Never. No.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah, because I know who I am. I know that I'm a wife, and I know what's in me, and I'm going to share that with somebody. So I've never thought... I knew that the day that I left, I said, I'm going to be married again.
Really?
Yeah.
That is so good, and I think that's important for other women out there that's obviously dating after divorce. They need to hear that to stay encouraged, that you're not the only one that's feeling exhausted from the dating scene. And to those guys that are dating women that are divorced, stay clear of them if you are not, if you don't want what they want. Like, leave them be, allow them to be free and available for the man that does want what they want.
Right.
So I know for me, when I was single, and dating, something that was really important to me was if the guy had kids or, I don't know, but when you're considering dating someone or when you're dating someone, what are some key things that you're looking for, considering that you're on a serious path of dating?
Just like if we have a conversation, like some of my first questions are like, what are your intentions?
Mm-hmm.
Are you dating for marriage? Are you dating for a moment? Like, are you dating, do you look to be married? Do you want to be in a serious relationship? So that's one thing. And then I kind of pay attention to, like, does he take care of his children? That's important to me. Because if a man tells me that he has children but you never have them, that is an instant turn off.
That's a turn off, yeah.
So, just intentions, pretty much.
And I don't think it's not premature, because some people say, you shouldn't be concerned with if they are wanting to, don't ask those serious questions early on. Like, I think that's crazy not to. Absolutely. Because why would I invest time in somebody that I know you don't have any of the same things that I want, any of the same intentions that I want? and I'm gonna invest time in you with the hopes that'll change. No.
I mean, unless you're a person that's not looking for anything yourself,
Right.
then it won't matter to you. It's
Right.
not important to ask those important questions.
Right,
But
right.
if you want something, then you might want to go ahead and get that out of the way.
Out of the way. I agree.
That we need to go ahead and.
I
it's
agree.
Nice to meet you.
Right.
You know.
And be okay with that.
Yeah.
It is perfectly okay if our lanes, you know, don't cross. If we don't come to a mutual, I'll say, the same. We're not meeting in the same grocery store. Like, fine, okay, you like H-E-B, I like Kroger. Deuces.
I'm okay with that. I'm so. It took me a long moment to get there. Like, I'm okay with that. Like, if I meet somebody and my favorite color is black and your favorite color is red, I'm like, oh, okay.
Yeah.
Like, I'm okay with that.
Right.
We don't have to. Everybody is not for everybody. Be okay with meeting people, and you guys may not have a lot in common.
Right.
Like, my goal is to be married. Yours may be to have a moment. I'm like, okay, good luck with that. Good luck with that. Shake hands and go your way. Like, that's it. I'm okay with that.
Look, this is your moment right now. Have a good one. You're welcome. That was your moment. But I just feel like sometimes life is too short but I think that's what people don't realize. Like, if you're not seriously dating, and everybody don't have to be, and that's not what this show is about. This is not about everybody need to get serious about their dating life. I'm saying get serious about life, period. And so with getting serious about life, that comes with stop bringing people into your mess. If you're not interested in, you know, dating someone serious that you know they want to date serious, leave them alone and go get with the girl that's probably newly out of a relationship and she ain't looking for anything, or get with that guy that's newly out of a relationship and he's not looking for anything serious. But you said something a second ago when you said when you ask those questions, and him, you know, being a father, you know, being an active dad with his kids, like what is your connection with that? Is that because that's what you already have with your children?
Mm-hmm. That's exactly what I have. Like, and I'll tell anybody, I don't have any problems when it comes to that. It's important to me that you spend time with your children. Like, I love the relationship that my kids have with their father. So if I get with a man and he does not share that same thing with his children, I'm like, wait a minute, it's a disconnect. Like, you would not be able to step into my world. I'm a mother.
Right.
You would not be able to step into my world and then not have interaction with my children.
Right.
Or have interaction with my children but don't have interaction with your children.
Right.
And I see that a lot. So
Right.
for me, that is a no-go.
Well, for you guys and gals out there that are not being parents, if you want to date someone serious and you see that they are an active parent, you may want to take mental note that it's an attractive thing when someone is an active parent with their children, whether they live with them or not.
Definitely.
Stay right there. We'll be right back with Kendra and Dad. Dating after divorce.
Hello?
Hey,
Hey girl, what's wrong?
I'm so stressed out. We just were declined on our mortgage loan. They said our credit score is too low. It's a 615. They say we need a 620 or higher. I just don't know what to do anymore.
What? Girl, you need to call Tiana Ochoa Mortgages at 713-772-5363. They'll get it done. Our credit score was a 580 and they got us approved and closed.
Are you serious? What's their number again?
It's 713-772-5363. They've been in business for over 10 years and have strong relationships with different lenders, access to various programs, and more importantly, they work with common sense underwriters that can overcome obstacles. Call them right now, 713-772-5363. You can even visit them online and fill out an application at your convenience at TIANAOCHOAmortgages.com. Do not get discouraged. You just need the right team working with you.
This is Tiana Ochoa. We want to help you turn your dream of homeownership into a reality. Let our experienced bilingual staff help you today. Whether you're buying your first house, second, or an investment property, give us a call today, 713-772-5363.
NMLS number 844491.
I'll drink it.
Okay, well, I'm glad. Welcome back, everybody, to the Tyff Talk Show. And I am joined here with my amazing guest, Kendra. And we're talking about Dad. We're talking about Dad. Not the one that live up the street that used to go to high school with your mom. Talking about dating after divorce.
Ooh.
And so I'm gonna jump right into this because I'm very curious about your answer with this.
Okay.
What is the most common thing that you noticed with this whole dating after divorce thing in men?
I think what I've noticed is that, like, a lot of men, to me, don't know how to date. And that may be an attestment to what my expectation is, but a lot of men don't know how to date. Or they really don't know what dating is. Like, men, I'll give you an example.
Okay.
Oh, I want to see you. What does that mean?
I love it! I remember hearing that stuff.
What does that mean?
Right.
So for me, I guess.
You know what my response used to be when guys used to say that to me?
What?
You saw me when you met me.
Oh no. Send me a picture. You don't remember what I look like?
Yeah, you forgot?
Yeah.
Guys, stop asking for pictures. Seriously.
Please.
So they don't know how to date. So describe to us, what is dating? How can you simplify what dating is to your expectation?
Well, it could be something as simple as, like what we were talking about earlier. It could be something as simple as, okay, let's go have a cup of coffee. Maybe not that simple. Okay, take it up a notch. Maybe we can have a picnic.
Yeah.
I love stuff like that.
Me too.
Maybe we can have a picnic, or we can go get ice cream. Let's go somewhere where we can actually hear each other, have a conversation, and get to know one another. You know, not I want to see you. I'm not into you pulling up and looking at me for 5 seconds. Like, I have other things to do with that 5 seconds. Like, they really don't know how to date. Like, dating me is not saying, come to my house.
Right.
Or can I come to your house? No.
No.
Absolutely not.
If females would stop allowing that.
That's the problem.
You know, and I always say, you know, and I remember, you know, you and I've had several conversations where, you know, you begin to say, did I send off some sort of signal where he thought it was okay to ask me to come to my house, or, you know, I'm gonna be in your area, can you just come outside?
Right.
What?
No.
Like, why I'm gonna do that?
I mean,
no, I'm not gonna come outside. Now, if you somebody who I've been seeing, and you like, you know, hey babe, you know, real quick, I'm finna shoot over to the basketball court, but I want to lay my eyes on you. Come outside and give me some sugar. That may be different.
That's a little cute.
That's cute, you know. But you know, when you're trying to get to know somebody, dating is important. I have to agree with you on that, Kendra. It's not a good look for there not to be plans made. I think that's one of the things that is missing from dating too.
Definitely.
Making plans.
Like, men don't realize, like, it's such a turn on if you say, don't ask me. Don't say, oh, I want to take you out, or let's go out. I'm like, oh, okay. Well, what do you want to do? I just sat back in my chair. Make the plans. That is such a turn on.
It is.
A woman will make plans in a minute.
Right.
That's what we do.
Right.
But for a man to actually say, okay, I want to take you out, how does such and such sound at 7:30?
Yes.
That is a turn on.
Yes. And so let me just key in on that, because we're almost out of time. This is getting so good. I have to have you back on the show, by the way. But this whole 7 o'clock or whatever, he is prompting her for preparation. Like, this is the time to be ready, because our plans start prior to this time. And I think that is so key, because when you start, something, you know, tomorrow night sometime when, sir, like, I gotta get King together. I'm trying to see if I got sitters on standby. Making plans that's some real grown stuff.
Definitely.
And it does not take a lot. Would you agree?
I agree. And it tells me that you put some thought into this.
Think about who was that, my boy? Donnell Jones. Think about it. Come on, think about it. Think about it. And with dating, I'll say this too before we wrap up, or ask you this too before we wrap up. I know that it can be strenuous with the whole dating thing, but do you run into a lot of like lying?
Yes, I do. And usually for me, I can hear a lie a mile away. And for me, that's pretty much a wrap. Like, like, I remember this one guy I was talking to, and we met, and he was like, hey, you know, I've seen you around, and you're so this and that, and, you know, I just want to get to know you. And I'm like, okay, you know. We exchanged phone numbers. Well, he would have rather had a conversation through text messaging. That's another thing, by the way, guys.
Ugh.
Please, just pick up the phone and have a conversation. It's so easy to misconstrue or misunderstand what somebody is trying to say.
Right.
If you just only want to text.
Right.
But yeah, so we having a conversation, and he started trying to sell me a dream. And at first I was listening, like, he was talking about his houses and his land and what he owned. All the backtrack and say, these are the things I want. And I was like, wait, did you not just realize you just tried to sell me a dream?
He got ahead of himself.
Yes. And he's like, no, that's not what I meant. These are things I want to build with a woman. No, you said what you meant. You just got caught up in a lie.
You got caught up in it.
But why? Why sell me a dream? Because if we get to know each other, that's what I mean, that whole unzip and come out of a bag when you get to know a real, people for who they really are. I don't want to meet your representative, please. Just be you.
And it's again, if you value your own time, and I'm so big on this, I'm not asking you just to value my time, but I want you to care about your time too, because we all know God ain't giving extra time out. What
Right.
you have now is all you have, so that should be used wisely.
Right.
That is our time. I have thoroughly enjoyed this conversation with you. I am so looking
Likewise.
forward to the rest of your 2019, because I see beautiful things getting ready to happen.
Me too. And congratulations again.
Thank you. The Ogun fashion coming to a store near you. That's my time, y'all. We'll see you again next week right here on the Tyff Talk Show. Our Tyff Talk tip for today. Tyff Talk tip for today.
I like that.
It's coming from our very own Kendra on dating after a divorce.
Yes. Okay, so ladies, listen. And gents, if you will. Date with intentions, okay? If you know that person does not have the same intentions as you, then move on, okay? And follow your gut. It's there for a reason. It'll tell you everything that you need to know. Even if they tell you one thing, they can say that the sky is blue, but it's turned red. Go with what your gut says, okay?
I agree with that. Date with intentions. Follow your gut.